Hello my dear students, I warmly welcome you to CR Digital Classes. So now in this lecture, we are going to discussing about the basic definition of fourth unit. Name of the unit is inner products and orthogonality. So in this lecture, we are going to discussing primary definitions of the inner products and orthogonality. So first of all, see the question. Define the first question. Define an inner product between two vectors. Write the properties of inner product. So that is the first question. Next one is that define the length of the vector. Okay, so third question is define normalizing of a vector. The fourth question is define distance between two vectors u and v. The fifth question is define the orthogonal vectors, and the last question define the orthogonal set. And this is the fourth unit. So we are going to discussing about inner products. We are also going to discussing about orthogonality, orthonormal sets. Okay, so the properties and the relation between them. Okay, so first of all, we are starting this lecture with the definition of inner product. So there are two types of products. So that means, especially for these topics, inner product and outer product. Inner product, we can call it as a scalar product. We can also call it as a scalar product. So in the name only clearly we have scalar. Scalar is nothing but only one value. Okay, that is called inner product. We also have another word, outer product. Outer product, but that concept is not in our syllabus, so we are not discussing, but briefly we can discuss outer product also. Okay, so first of all, we are starting with that inner product. The other name of inner product is scalar product also. If u and v are two vectors in Rn, okay, so that is u and v are matrices of order n by 1. Two vectors. Okay, whenever we are calling vector, so from the first unit itself we are clearly mentioning that vector is nothing but it is a column matrix. In that column matrix, number of rows is equal to small n and the number of columns is equal to only 1. N by 1 matrix is called vector. Okay, here small u and v are also those two vectors with equal to column matrices anamata in Rn. The transpose of small u, that is u transpose, is 1 by n matrix. Then the product u into v or u transpose into v is called as the inner product of u and v. Okay, so the product of u and v, when you take the transpose of the first vector, here first vector is u amma. So u అనేది మనం ఏం తీసుకుంటాం అంటే random గా ఈ ఫార్మాట్ లో తీసుకుంటాం, where u is equal to u1 u2 up to so on u suffix n. It is a column matrix purely, so there are small n number of rows, only one column untadi that matrix. So for that matrix to apply the inner product, so we have to take that the transpose. You know very well, transpose ante manaki entante rows will become columns and column will become rows. Okay, so here u is n by 1 matrix. Then if you apply that u transpose, it will become 1 by n, only one row, small n columns, only one row. Okay, small n columns. Okay, in this format only one row will come, small n columns. In this format you will get that u transpose. Okay, and capital V, that is the second vector. That second vector we can take as it is. Okay, so the product of u into v, or else also we can write the product of u transpose into v. మీరు u into v అని తీసుకున్నా కూడా మళ్ళీ మనం దాన్ని ఎలా కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకుంటామమ్మా, u transpose into v. Okay, so u into v or u transpose v, this product value is called inner product. Inner product of the respective vectors u and v. Okay, so here the next point is u transpose into v is a single real number, that is 1 by 1 matrix without brackets. Whenever you write a matrix, it is often mentioned that in that bracket symbol. Okay, so 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, whatever it may be, we can mention in the bracket format. But for 1 by 1 matrix, no need to mention that brackets. Okay, why? Because it is a scalar value. Okay, so 1 by 1 matrix is a real number or scalar. Okay, so that's why we are calling it as a scalar product. So U transpose into V is a single number. That single number also we can call it as a 1 by 1 matrix without brackets. So therefore U transpose into V, so therefore U into V is equal to U transpose into V is also referred as the dot product. Inner product, scalar product, dot products. Okay, so these three names are same for the inner product only. Okay, so here you have that example. U is equal to U1, U2 up to some U suffix n basic column matrix. Okay, so where small n is the number of rows and 1 is the only one column. And second vector capital V is equal to V1, V2 up to some V suffix n. It is also one column matrix. Then the inner product of U and V is given by, okay, so is given by U into V. That value we can also write as U transpose into V. U transpose into V. U transpose into V ante, so U ki transpose apply chestam kabatti, so column matrix will become the row matrix. Okay, so that column matrix will become the row matrix. Here you can see that after applying that transpose, capital V becomes in this format. Capital U becomes row matrix U1, U2 up to some U suffix n, and capital V is as it is. The second vector V is as it is as a column matrix. So here order of this first U transpose is one row and small n columns. Order of the second matrix V is small n rows, one column. Okay, to apply the multiplication, here the number of columns in first matrix, number of rows in second matrix should equal. Here n is equal to n, then we can proceed the multiplication. Okay, so whenever you take small u into v u into v తీసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, మీకు 2 కాలమ్ matrices వస్తాయి. 2 కాలమ్ matrices అంటే n by 1 n by 1. n by 1 n by 1 అంటే we cannot make the multiplication. To do the multiplication process, we are applying that the transpose for the first vector or first matrix. The transpose into the second, the multiplication of the transpose of the first vector and second vector is called as the inner product value. So a inner product value మనం ఎలా తీసుకుంటామంటే ఇక్కడ, so in this format U transpose into V is equal to, so if you multiply these two matrices amma, then you will get this value U1 V1 plus U2 V2 plus up to so on U suffix n V suffix n. So ఈ మొత్తం వాల్యూని మీరు సింప్లిఫై చేశారనుకోండి, you will get one constant only. U transpose into V is equal to one scalar value, that is a 1 by 1 matrix simply without brackets. Now we are discussing inner products. At the same time we can also know about the outer product. So ఇక్కడ మీకు outer product అని మెన్షన్ చేశాను కదా. Outer product is nothing but U into V transpose. U into V transpose is called outer product. This outer product is a square matrix, n by n square matrix. Okay, whenever you take two matrices or two vectors U and V, U transpose into V gives a scalar value, that is called inner product. Otherwise, if you take that the transpose for the second matrix, that is capital V, if you take the transpose for the second matrix, then you will get U into V transpose. If you simplify that value, you will get one n by n matrix. That n by n square matrix is called outer product of those two vectors. Okay, so ఈ outer product అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ మనకేం అవసరం లేదు, but you need to know that outer product also is there. Okay, but not in the syllabus. Inner product is only in the syllabus. That's why we are discussing about inner product only. Okay, so next చూడండి ఇక్కడ examples regarding that inner product. So first of all, if small u is equal to 2 5 minus 1 is one 3 by 1 column matrix, and v is equal to 3 2 minus 3 it is also one 3 by 1 3 rows 1 column matrices, are two vectors in R3, vector space is R3, then the inner product u into v, that is equal to U transpose into V. So okay, so whenever you take U into V, not only in this lecture, in the upcoming lectures also it is often to take U into V. So every time it is not it is not correct to write u into v. So you have to write u transpose into v. Okay, u transpose into v. If you write u into v, then you have to take the matrices in this format. Okay, you have to take the matrices in this format, especially in the inner product case. So therefore u transpose into v means nothing but, so that column matrix, whenever you apply the transpose, it will become the row matrix 2 5 minus 1, and second matrix will be as it is 3 2 minus 3. Apply that the multiplication. Okay, the first row first column, if you apply the multiplication, then you will get that this one is the first row and first column. So 2 into 3 minus, here minus symbol is there, no? Some writing mistake is there. Okay, it is minus 5. Okay, so here also it is minus 5. So make some correction. So then you can get that value. So 2 into 3 is 2 into 3 minus 5 into 2 and minus 1 into minus 3. Then you will get 6 minus 10 plus 3. So 6 plus 3 9. 9 minus 10 is equal to minus 1. Where minus 1 is one real number. Okay, minus 1 belongs to one real number. That real number is a scalar. So that means inner product of these two column matrices. Inner product of these two column matrices is equal to minus 1. Similarly, v into u. If you take the reverse, v into u, then v transpose into u. V transpose into u. So therefore, 3 2 minus 3, 2 minus 5 minus 1. So therefore, 3 into 2, 2 into minus 5, minus 3 into minus 1, again you will get minus 1 only. That means if you take u into v or v into u, both values are equal. Both values are the scalar only, that is equal to minus 1. Clearly, u transpose into v equal to v transpose into u is hold. That property is called commutative property with respect to multiplication. Commutative property with respect to multiplication. That means inner product spaces satisfies the commutative property also with respect to multiplication. That is the example regarding the inner product spaces. Next, properties of inner product. In the first question only, the next topic is properties of inner product. If small u and v and w are any three vectors in Rn, C is any scalar, then the first condition or the first property is u into v is equal to v into u. Already we discussed that topic. Okay, so u into v is equal to u into v, or u transpose into v is equal to v transpose into u, or inner product. So second property is u plus v into w is equal to u into w plus v into w. Okay, u into w plus v into w. That is the second property. Okay, so third property or property C is c into u into v is equal to c into u into v. That is equal to u into c into v. Okay, so that is the two vectors multiplication with the scalar value. Next, the fourth condition is u into u greater than or is equal to 0 and u into u equal to 0 if and only if whenever u is equal to 0. Okay, so the product of same vectors always is non-negative. Greater than or is equal to 0 means non-negative. If the product value of two vectors equal to 0, then that vector, one of the vector is equal to 0. U into 0, u into u equal to 0. Then one of the vector u equal to 0. That is the if and only if condition. These are the four properties of the inner products. These four properties we can use oftenly in the next upcoming lectures. So remember carefully. So that means inner product satisfies the commutative property. The first condition is inner product spaces satisfies the commutative property, first condition. And the second condition is De Morgan laws. We can also call it as a De Morgan laws. U plus v into w is equal to u into w plus v into w. Next, third condition, u into c into u into v is equal to c into u into v or u into c into v. So fourth condition is a non-negative condition. Okay, so these four conditions are the properties of the inner product. So that is the regarding the first problem. Next,